Thank you for joining me on the playback. I know it won't be too many people in here. This video audio thing, it is just my mind farts, my my brain dumps. It's not probably anything to write home to mother about, but this stuff is on my brain. This is the stuff that I think about, and I decided to express it with you. Okay, so jumping right into the topic. If anybody comes into the live, that's fine. I'll try to acknowledge you, but I'm just gonna go. This is the thing that gets me because I've never had this. Like I've never had anyone approach me or talk to me about this stuff. And I'm actually kind of glad because I don't want to be called cisgendered, and I don't want to be called that. But if you call me oh, that's a cis woman or whatever, and I'm just gonna side eye you and walk away because I know that our productivity in a conversation will be low, very very low, because we started off with this. I have a lot of respect for transgender, gay, uh, poly. I don't even know. Just you just want to be with everybody. I'm happy with how you identify your sexual preference and your own self and all of that. I'm happy that you can go and do that now because years ago, you get harassed, bullied, sometimes even hurt or murdered. Now, you still get murdered now. They don't quite tell you why these people are getting murdered. But the thing is, I believe a lot of the guys will get with a transgender girl knowing that she's transgender. But once they find out about it, they spaz out, kill the person. And then I do think that there is a percentage of guys or percentage of trans women that do not tell, and then they find out, and then they spaz out and kill them. Um, but I don't know what that percentage is. I won't even pretend to know. I'm talking about the cisgender. Cis sounds to me like sissy. You're a sissy woman. That's what it sounds like to me. You trying to call me a sissy woman. Why do you have to put that in front of that? Like I'm just a woman. You a trans woman and I'm just a woman. What is up with the cis part? And then they're like, "Oh, you guys are rejecting it." I just saw the reason why this all came to me is because I saw a YouTube short, and I would have stitched it and clipped it or whatever, but I don't quite know how to do that, and I don't even really want to do that. And someone else was reacting to it anyway. This is like the guy's like, well, I know why, or I don't know why a lot of cisgendered, and the guy just cut him off. Just cut him off mid sentence because in the beginning there's man and woman. There was man and woman. That was it. And they tried to, say that, okay, so you're born with both of the genitals. That's rare, but it could happen. But in the inside, do you have ovaries or not? Because if you don't have the women's reproductive system, then you are a man. Whether or not your penis is so small that it ain't even hardly there, whether or not you do have a vagina, I'm not a gynecologist. I'm not anybody in that field, but I would say those people have the difficulty of picking what gender, but I don't even think that that's necessary. If you have the reproductive organs for a man, then you are a man. If you have the reproductive organs for a woman, then you are a woman. I don't know any cases where people had both. They had both man parts and female parts. This is actually pretty personal and pretty crazy. Like, I don't have a problem with you going to change yourself. You change yourself into whoever make you happy, right? I'm not even gonna predict anything into your life. Well, you ain't gonna be happy in the long run. You gonna be sad. You gonna this and that. I don't even want to predict what your life will be. I want your life to be happy and full. But as it comes, as it pertains to me, and we discussing me, well, why you don't like being called cisgender? Because it's not a thing. It's not an actual thing. It's not even a word. Cis, which in my mind makes me think of sissy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sis and sissy. Sis is short for sissy. You trying to insult me. You trying to get it to where you can insult heterosexual females and males and try to cloak it as if you just want, oh, I just want to call you a, I just, because you called me a trans, because you are trans. You have transitioned into being a man or a woman or whatever. So you're transgendered man or woman. You calling me a cis, which in again, in my opinion or in my mind, I listen and I hear sissy. So you want to say sissy woman or sissy man. So you want to insult me and then make it like it's, you know. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Gay people, I don't know too much about the women, but gay men are messy as fuck. I'm just gonna say it. Some gay men, because I don't know a lot, but some gay men are messy, and just what I see on these TikToks. This guy on here talking about he having a period. I'm like, really? Then this other guy, oh God, I done forgot their names now. I'm not good with this. This other guy is talking about I've been a woman for an hour, whatever, a day, and I've already spent money I don't have and blah blah. I'm like, really? Okay. Is that what you think women do? I cried 20 times and I just, are you serious? I think that it's just a bunch of men trying to dodge being manly. I don't know too many. My aunt was gay. My aunt was a gay woman. She lived her life, her entire life, gay. Up until her last breath, she was a gay woman. She didn't advertise it, but you know that she was gay. Everybody in the family knew. Everybody that knew her knew. She lived with a woman, and I mean, it's not about like you. That's your bedroom, your life. She ain't never said, "Yeah, we scissored last night." She never even made. Who goes and talks about their sex life, whether they're heterosexual or gay? I don't want to talk about my bedroom life or my kitchen anyway. Sometimes you do it in more than the bedroom. Anyway, it's just for me. It's just especially with a new friend or a total stranger. I'm not. You could think and assume whatever you want to assume. You see me out with some girls and you want to assume that we are scissoring or fucking, like, I don't care. My biggest thing is, are you trying to attack me? Are you coming at me? Are you, I don't care about words and you hurt my feelings. I really, I hurt your feelings. Okay. You hurt my feelings. You hurt my feelings. Oh, please. As long as one of these guys or girls don't try to run up. So, as long as they just keep talking on the TikTok, keep talking on the YouTube and the different social media platforms, you could talk. I don't have to listen. Okay? Because this is crazy to even be talking about. But since you want to talk about it, I tell you to talk about it with yourself. If you want to be a normal human being, you're a human being first. It don't matter what type of panties or drawers you done put on for the day. You are a human being. You're not comfortable in your skin, go find some more skin and put it on. Oh, you can't do that? Well, I don't know technically what you should do, but I wish you the best. I really do. I want all of these people to be happy. But the thing is, some of them are not happy, even after they've transitioned. Even after all of the surgeries, they're still not happy. Some of them still are not happy. I don't know what's gonna make you happy. And quiet as a kept, I ain't even trying to find out what's making you happy. Because I don't actually care. I don't really care. Like, you start calling me a cis gender, this and that, and whatever you want to have this discussion, I'm just gonna walk off from you. You're gonna be sitting there talking to you. Where you going? Bye. See you later. I ain't even gonna say bye. Soon as you say cisgender, just whatever, I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna walk away. I doubt that I would even say bye. I highly doubt it. Because it's just a conversation, in my opinion, that does not need to be had. You know, what are you going to call yourself? Uh, I'm going to call myself by my name. You can call me whatever you want to call me. Just don't run up. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. I do love all my gay people, trans people, my LGBTQ plus IS, whatever. I love everyone. But as it pertains to me, you come on and have this conversation. Sit here and have this. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not. No, you have it with yourself. You know, just the pointlessness of it. I wanted to cover this address, but the Biden's address, I wanted to cover that, but now that I think about it, I ain't gonna cover that because it's a mess too. Every 4 years, it's always a mess. So I'm not even gonna cover that. I'm lying. I might cover it. But listen, this transgender thing is crazy. It's crazy for me. To me, it's crazy because why can't you just live your life? Why do you want to call me a cis anything? There's already a name for me, a woman. Anyway, have a good day.